Collins Mayaki's official US tour kicks off in Atlanta, a powerful workshop on generational wealth designed to change your family's bloodline forever. Learn how to build wealth, create passive income, and secure your legacy for generations to come.
Robert Johnson, the founder of BET, launched BET with virtually no startup capital of his own. At the time, cable television was an emerging industry. Now, how did Robert Johnson utilize leverage to do this? He strategically positioned the identified and market gap. He was able to showcase the vision of what's possible to others, to acquire the capital through via loan, and also a partner that was also able to invest into it without him using any single money of his own. That's the story of Robert Johnson. In 2001, he sold BET for $3 billion. That's three with a B. $3 billion, which made him one of the first African-American billionaire at that time. From an idea to that's huge. It all starts from the mind and not letting whatever the traditional standpoint dictates limits you on your vision. Robert was the driver. He was the visionary. He had the game plan of this particular business. Think about the Malones as your JVs. We talked about this over here, the joint ventures. They are the ones that gave him additional capital. He took out a loan, but he needed a little bit more, and that's where the Malone came in. But they didn't really do the day-to-day run of the business. What they basically did, they gave him the capital he needed to do it, and while he did practically almost everything, the day-to-day work, before they were able to start employing people in to run the rest of the business. I'm sure there would have been a reason why he decided to sell it. It could have been maybe there wasn't any successor he could have passed it down to. There could have a multitude of reasons. A business like that is something that is quite incredible, that has grown that well, that could continue staying within the community. But why should he sell it? Why didn't he sell it? Why didn't he keep it within his bloodline? That's a whole different question. Only Ian can answer that question. Could it be there wasn't anyone suitable enough to continue that legacy under his, family banner? I don't know. If that was me, I don't think I'll be rushing to sell it. I would be finding ways on how to keep it within the bloodline and then continue it for another 100 or 200 years to come. But then again, with all the disruptions we've got going on, maybe he's seeing that, thinking maybe there is no other way he could pivot the business, because a lot of people may not be using cable TV anymore. But I think Americans still use that a lot. Well, you'll be surprised. Viacom probably leveraged off equity of something else. Listed companies do have billions of dollars in cash, a lot of them. But in most cases, they don't actually use the cash. They would borrow against that cash to actually do this. They could also borrow against the value of their existing business to actually buy this too. So they could buy it using, equity of other business or other ventures too as well.